What's it like to live in the urban heart of Nashville, Tennessee? Today we're going to show you two really cool houses in the urban area of Edgehill and show you what it's like to live here.
Yeah.
Cool area. Right behind me here is one of the best pizza spots in town.
Napoli.
Really
right?
cool, something like that. Napoli.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, something like that. But we're going to show you Edgehill and the proximity to everything around this area. But we're 5 minutes from everything from here. We're going to show you this area, the restaurants that are here, and then the houses that we're going to show you. One is you can walk to where we're sitting right here from the first house we're going to show you.
Literally 1 block down the road. We just walked here.
Yeah, and we're going to show you, but we're going to compare two urban style homes. They're both HPRs.
Attached HPRs.
Yeah, if you've listened to our videos, we talk about HPRs a lot. When we get into the city, they tear one house down and build two, and that's a way to maximize the space. So you're going to notice, like you said, they're attached, so
they share
right beside each other. Yeah.
Generally, it is a firewall, so they try to, in case of a fire hazard, they do keep the fire on one side and not spreading to the other, hopefully.
Exactly.
Right? And prevent noise as well.
Exactly. Yeah. So there's a lot of space in between. So rarely do you hear people, I've owned one. I have an Airbnb that is an attached HPR. Only time I ever hear somebody is like stairs, like when they're walking like loudly on the stairs right by my wall. But other than that, I've never heard them. So, but yeah, but you're going to also see, so both of these are 3 stories. And that's again to maximize the space, but they're very spacious.
Because you don't have as much of a yard. We're talking about luxury urban living, so you don't really have much of a yard. Maybe a dog run or two, but the outdoor space ends up being that 3rd level.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. Yeah, 3rd level, outside space on the top. Really cool spaces.
Sometimes there's space for a hot tub on that 3rd floor balcony area.
Yeah, like a fire pit or like the gas fire pit, which we'll show you.
Yes.
But they've used some cool designs like garage doors opening up on the top that are glass. Really cool
let
things.
That open air, outdoor feeling
come
through.
Yeah. So stick around and check these 2 houses that we show and comment below. Let us know what you think. What's your favorite? Do you like the idea of living in urban Nashville, or are you wanting to be out in the country, which we show you tons of videos like that as well. But today we're in Nashville. Fun area right here. Let's talk about Edgehill a little bit. So this area, so where we're sitting, we're in this little complex here with the pizza place behind us. Right down this way, I can see it. It's a place called Old Glory, a really cool bar where they just have some really fancy drinks. So we talked about this, we may talk about this more, but it's not a place to just grab a Miller Lite, right, or a beer.
Right.
It's a
they
place,
want to craft something for you.
Yeah, they are masters at the craft, and they make some really cool drinks. And that bar, it's just a really cool bar inside. It's like all brick. The brick, it's just an old building that they converted into a bar. Really cool.
Yeah.
You have, what else do we have? What's your favorite over here?
Well, so just interestingly, there's a hat maker down the road as well, doing custom, really high quality hats. There's also Warby Parker for classes. There's, I believe there's a bridal shop for wedding dresses.
I wouldn't know about that.
Just some cute boutiques. And then you have Jack Brown's beer and burger joint. You have Sadie's restaurant.
Yeah, that's a new one, right? That used to be a taco shop, and now it's a new one, Sadie's.
Yes. But Sadie's is really good. I've been in there. Really good atmosphere. Really nice.
Barcelona. That's
wine
one of my
bar.
favorite restaurants.
I love Barcelona.
You have it's like going to Spain and having like the tapas.
It
you just
really
order
is.
Everything on the menu, and they bring little small portions of it out.
Yes, and they have great outdoor areas as well. Like lots of greenery and just great atmosphere.
And this area too is really close to Music Row. So we're walking distance. They all have buildings down there, and you'll see when someone makes a hit, they will make sure that you know about it. They'll have big signs out saying, somebody just made a hit, or number one,
they'll put a banner out.
Yeah, big banners.
Yes,
exactly. It's really cool.
And this weekend was a really big deal because we had CMA Fest.
Yeah.
So all those recording companies were really busy. All those artists were really busy all weekend.
Yeah, this place gets a little crazy for CMA. That's probably one of the busiest weekends. So a little more about this area. We're close to everything. We're close to downtown, like we said. We're close to
5 minutes to downtown.
5 minutes, pretty much to everything from
Yes.
here, right? Vanderbilt, you can see from the house we're about to show you. But so you can walk or ride your bike to Vanderbilt, really, if you needed to.
Absolutely. Yes.
You're close to the Gulch. You're close to Demombrian, all those bars and restaurants in Demombrian.
Yeah.
12 South.
Yes.
Really close to 12 South.
Yes.
Just great location right here.
Mm-hmm.
And
you could really probably ride your bike to anywhere you needed to go.
Any of those places.
Yes.
They've done a really good job of adding sidewalks and bike lanes here.
Yes.
And yeah, this is a really good location. If you're just like, man, I'm moving to Nashville because I want to live in Nashville, but you want luxury, you want a nice space, that's what we're gonna show you today.
Yes.
So stick around. Anything else about Edgehill or this area?
Both properties that we're seeing today have 2-car garages. So
Right.
you're luxury urban living, but you have a garage, you have parking still,
Yeah.
which is a big deal. If you get really further into downtown, parking could be an issue.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And
that's-
obviously Uber is easy here.
Yes, of course.
Lyft, and then we'll have Cybercab here in probably the next couple of years, which will be a game changer too. But
Okay.
so it's going to be really easy to get around here in the future, so you won't have to worry about parking. But yeah, so let's go. Let's talk about this first house that we're going to see.
First one.
Yeah.
So it is. They call it a 4-bedroom, but you're going to see how it's really maybe a 3-bedroom. It could have a 4th bedroom, but to me, it's more of a 3-bedroom with a bonus room.
Yeah, you're going to want to keep that 4th bedroom,
I think
not
so.
a bedroom.
But technically, it is a 4-bedroom.
Yeah.
3 full baths, 1 half bath, 2951 square feet. Let's see, built in 2016. So not brand new construction, but new enough.
Yeah.
Very new feeling features and great closets, and it's nice.
Yeah.
Should we check it out?
And it's under $1 million.
Yes. Oh,
Under $1 million.
It is listed at $960,000.
Yeah, so almost 3,000 square feet in the heart of Nashville for
That's
under $1 million.
$325 a square foot.
Yeah, not bad.
Not
Not a bad
bad.
price for this. Again, this is not brand new construction, but it's a really cool property. So yeah, let's go check it out.
Let's check it out. Welcome to Edgehill.
All right.
So you come in, you have this great open concept floor plan. You have the gas fireplace over here. Very large island. Great KitchenAid appliances.
Well, good amount of space on the counter.
Yeah,
here
good
with
amount
this
of
island.
storage, good amount of counter space. And then you have a beverage center over here in your dining area.
Yep, put a table right here.
Around the corner, you have a drop zone and a half bath.
Okay.
And then at the back, you have a 2-car garage.
Okay, still moving out.
And this is alley access back here.
That's where your trash goes to back there.
Yes, exactly. And then follow me up to the front. This is under stair storage here.
Okay.
Some built-in
nice to
sort
put
of
some
pantry
built-ins,
as well. But up front here, you have access to the outside.
Yeah, I like to have this glass door here that makes it private
gives
for the
it
front
lots
door.
of extra
And then this
light
has
as well.
You have the blinds up obviously there right now, but you have the privacy when you need it.
Right. And so this is your little front porch, very southern.
Yeah.
And then around the corner, you have this kind of dog run.
Little dog run here. Yeah, that's
area.
nice to have. And it can be completely closed off, which is nice.
Right.
That door, that gate back there that gives you access to the alley, and then this one in the front here where the stairs come up. So
Right. And I'll just point out this little slab here for a grill.
little grill. Yeah. Don't get that too close to the house though.
Right, not too close. Nice hardwoods and hardwoods on the stairs going up as well.
Yeah. All right, let's go see upstairs.
Okay, so first thing up here, we have the laundry room, and you'll notice this little scuttle area.
Oh, that's
that
cool.
connects to the primary bedroom closet.
I think
So
this
you
is the
can
first
kinda
time I've seen that.
Yeah, it's really a neat feature.
Yeah,
You can
that's
kind of
cool.
shove your laundry straight into the laundry room.
Yeah, work smarter, not harder.
Yep. This is the primary bedroom. They have a lot of the room darkening shades closed or halfway closed here.
Yeah, good size though.
But really good size. And
yeah,
then
this
is the first closet. This is not the closet with the scuttle hole, but just the first closet, which is a really good size.
Yeah, it is.
And then you come through here to the primary bathroom. Sink areas, a nice large shower with the rain shower head up here, and then the regular shower head.
Nice. Yeah, let's check this out. Yeah, so for an attached, HPR townhome feel, I mean, this room is, this feels like a bonus room. You could put a lot of furniture in here, which is good.
You really could.
Sitting area, even if you wanted. And you said all 3 bedrooms are here, right, on this level?
Yes, there's 3 bedrooms on the 2nd floor.
And I guess
and 2 full baths on the 2nd floor.
2 full baths, okay. And then we'll talk about the potential 4th one upstairs, but.
Right.
Okay, so closet big enough for a guest.
Yes.
Or a kid.
This is the 2nd bathroom. And then the 3rd bedroom.
Facing the main street there.
Right.
Nice big windows.
Nice big windows, exactly. And then you have the closet here, and I think this nook over here would be great for a desk or a small love seat or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Decent sized closet. Okay. And then this door over here connects to that hallway bathroom.
To the bathroom, okay, cool. Yeah, so this closet's a little bigger. So maybe that middle one would be like a guest bedroom or something.
Yeah, or an office maybe.
Or an office, yeah.
Okay, upstairs to the 3rd floor.
All right, this is where I will be hanging out.
Yeah. Right away at the top of the stairs, we have a full bath.
Okay, lights aren't working on this one, but you get the idea.
And then this is your entertaining space. This is the 3rd floor and also 2 rooftop areas.
Yeah.
Both sides have these garage doors that open. So on a really nice day, you can just let the breeze come through both sections. You have this built-in wet bar entertaining area. Not sure if Pac-Man comes with this unit or not.
Everything's negotiable,
it's all
right?
Negotiable. If it's here, it's negotiable. Let's go out this way first.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it like this with 2 garage doors on each side and two outdoor spaces. So
really neat.
Really cool use of the space.
So they obviously had some darts here.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Oh, terrible. Watch, ready? At least I hit the board.
12. 12. It's something.
And then they had this as a fire pit. And this is towards the back, so we're overlooking the alleyway.
Yeah, the back alley's there.
Above the garage here.
Yeah, but you are downtown. I mean,
that's Vanderbilt right there.
Yeah, you got some of Vanderbilt over there. The hospital's over there. But yeah, this is definitely urban living.
It is. You do have a closet here, so technically you could use this area as a bedroom if you wanted to.
Yeah, but this would be way more fun.
Would.
Yeah, this would be more fun. Way more fun as a place to hang out.
Right. And then here is your 2nd outdoor area.
Yeah.
Overlooking the front and the main street.
Yeah, I like that you have a covered area here.
Right. Covered.
And then get you some sun here.
Some sun.
Yeah.
Some loungers.
Let's check out the street here. So yeah, this is, this road's a little busy. Nothing crazy,
Not
but
too bad.
You see all the new construction around. And then this way again, that's Vanderbilt that way.
Yeah, that tower over there.
Yeah, the tower's Vanderbilt. And then right down the street here, you have Edgehill, you have Barcelona, one of my favorite restaurants. Old Glory is a cool,
we can talk more about it. There's a custom hat maker down there.
There's
some really neat
some cool shops. And you can walk to
Interesting.
all that from here, which
Yes,
is cool.
it's one block that way.
Yeah.
It's really, really close.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's go check out the next one.
Okay. Of this area, like since we named places by name, I don't know if we want some still shots.
All right, that was cool. What did you think about that one?
I really liked that one. The outdoor space really got me. That was, with the garage doors and that breeze being able to go through that entertaining space. Really nice.
Yeah, and I mean, you almost hit the bullseye on the darts, so that was good.
Definitely did not almost hit the bullseye, but
Well,
but I'll try anyways.
you gotta try it. Well, I don't think I've ever seen a home that has the double garage doors like that upstairs, where you can have access
I've
to
seen
two
one
different spaces.
where a room might be open air with one garage, but never on both sides. So that's a really nice feature.
Yeah, so I love like the urban life that they maximize space. You know, the builders do. So they did a really good job with that one. So comment below, let us know what you think about this one. Let's go on to the second one here. Tell us about this next home we're going to look at.
This next one is a 4-bedroom, 3 full bath, 1 half bath. It's 2430 square feet, so it's a little bit smaller than the one we just saw. It's listed at $974,900. Okay. So that price per square foot breaks down to $401 per square foot.
So more expensive.
So more expensive per square foot. The difference is this second one comes fully furnished. So the furniture that you see in there in the video, that's the furniture that comes with it.
Okay.
And it also comes with a non-owner occupied short-term rental permit.
Nice.
We both know a bit about those because we have both owned and run Airbnbs before. And that permit is essentially what you need to run an Airbnb.
Yeah. And
it doesn't come with every property in Nashville. You have to have that permit and that specific zoning to be able to even get that permit. So there's definitely value in that.
There is, and just quickly about, we'll do another video just on Airbnbs, but just so you know, the property has to be now commercially zoned in order to get a non-owner occupied permit. So they don't even do those on single family houses anymore. So it has to be this type of zoning, like you said. So this whole development will have the same zoning. So if you did want to live in it, you would want to know that,
your neighbors might be just people passing through.
Exactly, it might be all bachelorette parties. So just so
just
you
be
know,
prepared.
But if you travel a lot for work and you want to live there for part of the time and block out the other parts of times for Airbnb, really cool idea to have someone else pay for your home.
Absolutely.
At that point. And then what's
if you're an investor, you could just purchase it as a sheer investment and just have it be an Airbnb all the time and a moneymaker for you.
Exactly.
And right now they actually have over $30,000 in future bookings on this property. So it would come with those bookings as well.
Yeah, and that's a great space. And so if you're looking for a 1031 exchange, if you're looking for just if you're a new investor, let us know. We know the ins and outs of this.
We sure do.
You don't want to jump in this with someone who doesn't know about them, because I've heard horror stories about people buying properties for Airbnb
and assuming they can do it,
and then getting
and
then the popo show up and they make sure that you can't. So, but this is a really cool one. I like that this one's staged. We are crashing a broker open, by the way, so you may see some other people, but let's go check this one out.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
See you there. a broker open, and they're offering these vitamin B12 shots. So we thought we would introduce the company.
Speak into that. Tell us about it.
Hi guys, my name is Kelsey Joe. I'm one of the nurses here at Arete. We are a health and wellness company. We really focus on wellness and performance for our clients. We do everything from sick bags if you're feeling just a little under the weather, all the way up to treating professional athletes to make sure they're ready for their games. We have a facility in Green Hills if you want to come and check us out. We have got cryotherapy, sauna, red light therapy, hyperbaric, along with a lot of different IV offerings. We are here to help you reach your wellness goals and get you on track.
Awesome.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yeah,
First time I ever did anything like that.
We both just got our shots, and it wasn't that bad. I didn't pass out, so it was a win.
No, it was
and,
fine. B12 gives energy, right?
B12 is great for energy.
Yeah.
So if you're just a little under the weather, we tend to be deficient in B12. So that is something that is a really quick, really easy boost that you can give your system.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank
Love
you.
it. Thanks so much.
Third floor. So third floor has the 2 bedrooms, closet with the Jack and Jill here in the middle. Yeah, and then the upstairs has the big suite.
Primary suite.
Yeah, cool. All right, what did you think about that one? That was a cool one. Again, we crashed the broker open, so we didn't get the full tour, but hopefully you got a good idea of what that looked like. And then, of course, you have a new company that you can hang out with too, when you get here.
Right, exactly. We did find out a little bit more information. We stand corrected on the zoning, right? So it's not commercially zoned, but it is owned by an LLC. And the LLC is able to transfer as a business to the new owner.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a little different process. There are title companies in town who have done several of them and know how to do it. So there's an easy way to do it, but not your normal transaction.
Right.
But yeah, we were assuming it was a commercially zoned property, which is why all of them can be short-term rentals, but that's not. And also there's several for sale in here. The whole building is actually
this
for
whole
sale.
Strip, all 6 of these
So behind
are
us
for
here.
sale. They're not on the market, however. So these are like pocket listings. The one that we just toured is on the market, but there's multiple available.
Yeah.
You could buy a whole portfolio. If you wanted to buy them all in one, you might be able to get a deal that way as well.
Yeah, and if you are interested in the Airbnb thing, the 2 middle units can be advertised as sleeping 24 people, which you can't with Davidson County rules. You can only do up to 12 for a 4-bedroom, but because they have that shared wall. They have the shared wall, and so you can advertise for 24, which gets you a lot more options for, especially people getting married here who want to do like the parties
you would show
here.
up in a lot more searches, and you could charge more for that as well.
Exactly. So something to think about. Yeah.
And the other thing that was mentioned is that if you didn't want to do the short-term rental, you could do long-term rental. And so they had rented it out because Belmont University is literally right around the corner. They had rented it out a while ago, I think during COVID times, for $5,600 a month.
Yeah.
So if you have 4 roommates splitting that from Belmont or something like that, it's actually very affordable and really nice.
Exactly. So if you have kids going to school here and you want to get an investment property for them and let them rent it out and live for free, this could be an option for you as well. So great spot. So Belmont, you have Vanderbilt, you have Lipscomb not too far away, you have Tribeca not too far away. So all the universities here are close.
Universities.
Yeah, so great spot here. Hope you enjoyed it. And by the way, we didn't even introduce ourselves. I'm Scott Hardesty.
And I'm Erin Gillespie.
And we are your Nashville real estate. We are your Nashville Realtors. So give us a call, book a call with us. We would love to meet you on a Zoom call, hear what you're looking for, and help you make a very smooth transaction right here to Middle Tennessee. We help people like you all the time, and this is what we love doing. We call ourselves...
We want to meet you. We want to talk to you directly.
Yeah. My mom says that we are the best relocation team in Middle Tennessee.
I agree.
I think she's right. I think she's onto something.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Bye.
Later.